back, everyone, to the Goal Season Project. My name is Roosevelt. This is week 11 of the Goal Season Project, and in this episode, we're going to talk about recovery. All about recovery. So, recovery looks different to many individuals. To some, it may be recovering from a long night. To others, it may be recovering from a long work day or a long travel day. So many things. To some, it can be recovery from a specific injury, etc. So, recovery can mean different things, or the method of recovery can look vastly different from each and every individual. And so, however, in recovering, it is something you do to get back on your feet, to get back to optimal levels, so that you can do the same work at a high performance again. And so that is the objective. To some, it will bring more mental clarity, more strength, so many benefits to a good recovery. And so that is the benefits, some benefits of recovery, and that is the tip of the week. It is recovery. Throughout the week, in the week 11, I continued as planned on doing those focused workouts in terms of power output. I did allow reactive work, working on some explosive stuff through the week. I just those focus that I have, and with the timing of the off season, to really focus on some of those weak points for me, and so I can improve my performance on the track, and in that aspect. Outside of that, one of those days I did have somewhat of a more recovery focus after a hard training session on the track. Hard in a sense of, you could say, the taxing on the body. Not hard that I couldn't do it. It was something I've done many times. However, it was more so the timing of it. I have not done a long endurance run um, at, you could say, high intensity um, for a long minute. I've been focusing on more of the short, explosive off-season goals. And so when I did this exercise, it was, the timing of it. And so you could say the body was not ready for that type of workout at that intensity. And so that's something you kind of build upon. And so I needed a recovery, and that was the method I did, was an ice bath. Uh, Only because, again, the time of the year, the what am I doing in that week, and so ice bath may not be suitable for everyone. To you have to know what you're doing. Really, you don't want to spend a long time in there, and it may not be productive to most. However, in general, the cold plunge, helps with the white blood cells. It helps with removing inflammation and muscle soreness. So those are some things that I needed, so I can get back on my foot and perform the things I need to do the following day. Recovery looks so many different ways. It could be a warm bath, it could be a contrast shower, it could be pool um, pool exercises. You can go to the beach. You can go in the sauna. Um, to some, it may not even be like water therapy. It can be nutritional. Making sure you get your vitamins and nutrients. So many other things. Sleep is very important for recovery, right? Even stretching. I'm stretching now. Um, so many ways to recover through the day, and so knowing what to do for recovery and when to do it is key to improving your health. And with that, I just want to thank you again for tuning in. Rose Gold out.